Hey YouTube, Gordon Miller here from G3. Well, I'm finally back making another video. You guys have, been patient long enough. I appreciate it. I got a comment saying, why don't you do something on your drive on your way to work or on the way home? So, all right. So I'm inside my BMW X5M 2017. It's 567 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, which for an SUV is pretty amazing, actually. I've had it, I don't know, I guess I got it sometime early part of this year. I don't remember when. I think it was back in February or March. And no, actually it was September of last year. That's when it was. So I've had it for a little over 9 months. So I'm going to take my short drive to work, but I'm going to stop off on the way where I normally stop to have breakfast. So anyway, I've got the thing in comfort mode instead of sport mode, so the sound isn't ridiculous. And I really appreciate all of the ideas and concepts that everybody sent. It's interesting. We'll try to make our way through all the different ideas and make videos about them. I finally decided that I would follow the guidance of Gary V and Grant Cardone and all those guys, and rather than sitting somewhere and getting something done, I'll set up and start working on stuff like this. So that's fine. You guys don't really care where I am, and that way I can add videos and be able to publish them more often. Folks have asked for daily uploads and things like that. Well, we'll certainly see if that's possible. I haven't had enough to say. I rely on, having something worth sharing. Although the great thing is that, folks have asked me questions in Quora, and my answers are in response to the questions. So I hate to make videos of my answers to the things on Quora, but, that's certainly something I can do as well. It just seemed like, well, those answers are on Quora. Maybe it's a matter of taking some of the best ones and try and cover some of those. But I'm hoping that we're going to go ahead and have more opportunities to upload videos. I've been really appreciative of all the comments and all of the suggestions and everything. I really appreciate. I'm up to over 70,000 followers now, I believe. Over 6,000 questions on Quora, and I've lost track of how many views. I now believe that I'm certainly in the top 10. I believe I'm actually in the top 5 of all-time answers or answer views. So anyway, I really appreciate everybody on Quora. I would like for as many people who have followed me on Quora to come over and follow me on YouTube as well. Try to make the content valuable and interesting for you. But I'm not going to waste your time. I mean, you guys have found out that, for me at least, I'm only going to write as much information as is meaningful. And of course, there's no monetization in really short videos. So, obviously, if I did a bunch of videos, I may end up with 2,000 videos, but they'll all be 2 minutes each. So I don't know that it's not like it's a monetization strategy. So it definitely wouldn't be for the money. But if some of those things can help, and then I'm certainly all for that. But anyway, I appreciate the opportunity. In the mornings, what I usually do is I'm listening to the radio, listen to the local AM news station that has local stuff. I grab my sparkling water. Tasty. And I then either grab something to eat on the way, either by loading up on iced tea at McDonald's and grabbing a chicken biscuit, or I stop off like I'm going to do today. I left the house later. It's almost noon, so I'm going to go ahead and grab lunch. I have lunch at a couple different places. Today I'm going to go to Hondo's. Hondo's is a client of ours, and they own several restaurants, and we've done the websites for the restaurants as well as the internal bar mixing drink making app that they use on their devices. They did away with their bartenders a number of years ago as a cost-saving measure and taught the staff how to make drinks, but the staff that aren't bartenders have to look it up. So we built the app that has that in there. So I have my own table, and I can, as long as I get there before 12:30, they're not going to give my table away to anybody else. And I have a specific drink that I like them to make, and it's actually in the database under G3. So if they go to the app and just type in G3 for the drink, it gives them the recipe for my drink. So that's one of the advantages to making the app. I told them we'd do the app at a discount as long as I got the chance to put my drink in there, and so they enjoyed that idea. So it's been fun. I usually am catching up on what's going on in the world. I don't watch TV anymore. I am this close to canceling my cable. If it weren't for the kids and my wife, who actually watch TV, I'm happy with getting all my news and information non-linear. I consume probably more YouTube information than I probably should, but that is what it is. And most of the time, I have the digital subscription to DirecTV via AT&T, which is what my provider is here. And I think they do a great job. DirecTV subscribers with AT&T get unlimited data, and they get free data for all the videos. So it's been really terrific. I get to watch all the stuff that's on my home DVR if I've recorded anything, but almost everything these days is available non-linear. So I don't even have to worry about what's on or when it's on. I'm finally getting caught up. There was an HBO marathon for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Ballers. I had not seen the first couple of seasons, and so I was catching up on that actually on HBO the other day when it was on. But my wife got tired of me monopolizing the TV with that show. But I'll catch the rest of it non-linear online. And I think most of the people these days, I know my kids rarely watch TV. I mean, having them sit down and watch TV is a rarity, to be sure. I would like to think that in the future, broadcast TV as we know it is going to really be a thing of the past. I mean, there's probably 20 shows that I really care about, and instead of paying $200 a month for 600 channels of nothing, I'd much rather pay $100 a month for just those shows. But anyway, I think the model's going to change. Right now, I pay $70 a month for the streaming service, so I can, even if I'm on a device that's not an AT&T device, I can stream DirecTV via their premium service. So I think it's going that way. I think that's why AT&T bought DirecTV. I think they saw what's going on. It's going to end up being a carrier service, and I think that's definitely the way to go. So anyway, I really appreciate everybody tuning in and giving the suggestions. If you've got any video ideas, please put your suggestions down here too. I'm going to do the best I can to weed through the various ones. Some things, understand that some of the concepts or some of the ideas that people send aren't really doable in a video. I'm trying to do something in a 10 or 15 minute space that I can talk about that makes sense. So one of the ideas that I have is talking about some of the ideas that I get without giving away anybody's specific information or something that's not already out there. Most of the ones that I would use already have services that are out there that are similar, and so I think that what I'll do, instead of exposing anybody's idea, which I promise not to, and I won't, one of the things that I think I'll do is talk about various services that people are trying to emulate, and talk about that industry and who actually is holding down that industry and why those are or not a great idea. But anyway, I'm almost to my office. I'm just about a block away. I'm going to stop in and have some lunch here at Hondo's, and I will get back to you guys. I'm not comfortable yet, like a lot of the other guys are, just bringing the stuff out in public. I mean, other people don't like to be recorded, and you see some of the YouTube guys, take the stuff into a public place, and everybody in the background is trying to figure out what the hell they're doing. So, but anyway, I wanted to give you guys all a video. Everybody asked about, my car. This is it, and I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'll rev it here for a second. Yeah, baby. So anyway, this thing is a 567 horsepower twin turbo V8 BMW. So this thing gets nothing for gas mileage, but man, is it fast. So anyway, I appreciate everybody. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for all the ideas. I'll see you soon.